space. As you can see here, we have essential sounds. They are going to be installed in the beginning. But then you have the Alchemy sound libraries, and this is a plugin that is really good to use in Logic. This is a pretty new plugin that comes with Logic. It wasn't bundled before, but it is right now. So you get it basically for free when you buy Logic. And this one generates a lot of good organic sounds, like atmospheric or cinematic, and yeah, it's really awesome to use. So I definitely recommend you to just pick all of these sounds here and download it. Bass, you will have bass sounds like acoustic basses. Yeah, you can see here, install bass patches, EXS24 instruments and samples. And EXS24 is a sampler in Logic, so it's just playing sound files basically. It just doesn't like generate any sound itself. It's just playing audio files. So this bass installation pack here is real acoustic basses. Then we have cinematic, and that's installed cinematic synthesizer patches, EXS24 instruments and samples. So that's the same thing, but like cinematic sounds. Then we have the drum kit, and this is really good to have too. As you can see, there's a lot of different drums here, and this is real drums that are recorded in real studios, and it's free for you to use them in your productions, so it will sound like you have a real drummer there. Yeah, and you can use it in a also pretty new plugin in Logic called Drummer, and you have a lot of different options to get like your drum sounds to sound as you wanted them to sound. And it's a very intuitive kind of system that you can work with when making drum sounds, and I will of course go over all of this so you can see how to do this. So I recommend you to take all of these drums, and as you can see, they're taking up a lot of space. Then we have electronic drum kit, and that is the 808 or 909 kind of electronic drum kits, the real ones. So this is also audio samples. And this says installs patches, ultrabeat settings and samples. And ultrabeat is also a sampler. It's very similar to EXS24, but it's more flexible for kind of short drum shots. But I will go over ultrabeat too, of course. Then we have percussion players and instruments. Same thing here, audio files. Then we have guitar. Installs all guitar patches, EXS24 instruments and samples. And by the way, guitar patches, if they're saying that it is patches, then it's the audio files plus some settings that someone that like work with the Logic Pro X app, when they like develop the sounds, then they added some different plugins to the audio files. And it's very good to just add them in there. So let's say, for instance, you're making your own guitar sounds, then you can import this guitar patch and use the same settings as they used in their guitar sounds. So you will have a very like, you know that you will do it the right way by just copying the settings of their guitar patches. So it's cool to have that too. Mallet, yeah, just audio files there. Then we have the orchestral, and here we have a lot of real sounds, orchestral sounds. And this is all going to EXS24. So EXS24 is just, as I said, audio files, and yeah, it's very nice to have them installed there. Piano, same thing here. This is just audio files, and these pianos are being used in a lot of different commercial